Chair, Chairperson, Managing Director and Founder of Biocon. Welcome, ma'am. Just wanted to ask you on how do you see healthcare quality improvement in India? What is the journey that needs to be undertaken, and what is the perspective that you have for somebody who's not in the healthcare delivery segment?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for us as a country is really to address healthcare in terms of its outcomes. And of course, here I'm talking about disease management. There are two aspects to healthcare, of course. One is preventative healthcare and the other is, managed healthcare, which is what I'm really going to be referring to. And here I think we do need to have some very strong systems in place. We need to have standard of care coming into practice. And in order to do that, I think we have to build this whole healthcare approach through a very strong quality system approach. Standard of care is going to come through evidence-based standard of care creation. When we talk of patient safety, we need to ensure that the way we diagnose patients, the way we stratify patients for treatment actually leads to better outcomes, leads to safer outcomes. I think that's really the sort of challenge we have in building this huge healthcare ecosystem.
I mean, going by your experience, and you've done some amazing work in your field, do you see that you are seeing the winds of change in the last 2 decades in healthcare, and do you believe that the next decade is going to see some phenomenal improvements?
Well, absolutely. I mean, if you just look at the pharma sector, the biopharma sector, this is a sector that has undergone transformational change. From a relatively unknown, low-cost image kind of sector, it's now become a globally known, high-quality export sector for India. Today, we really cater to a very significant demand for generic drugs the world over. We have the largest number of US FDA accredited facilities anywhere in the world outside the US, and perhaps now with the number of US units being closed down, I guess India is going to become certainly the largest US qualified manufacturing hub for generic pharmaceuticals. In our own case now, biopharma is becoming a big opportunity for India because, again, I think as a biopharmaceutical company, I think we do enjoy a large number of international accreditations. So I think quality is becoming a given for the pharma sector. And this has actually helped to really sort of expand the pharma sector in a very rapid way. The same thing is happening in the hospital sector, where I certainly believe that the hospitals of today are becoming extremely focused on quality systems, extremely focused on registries, using IT